This man is weak. We need a fitness guru stat.
JaxBlade.
Yo dudes and dudettes, your friendly neighbor JaxBlade is back. In today's video, I held off on doing for a while because I just wanted to see this scene get animated, and my god, Mappa, JJK, absolutely immaculate. So today, let's help you craft an athletic, functional, fitness, badass physique, just like Maki Zenin. As a personal trainer since 2010 and a weeb since childhood, my only gripe with JJK is it barely shows any physical training scenes like the OG GOATs of old, but we already have programs for those on my channel. So today, we're gonna go off what we actually did see and what we can infer, but that's why I'm here. We know canonically that Maki was already ripped before her heavenly restriction unleashed like it did, and she's always training prior, and her body is very possible in real life. Just look at like the real life anime fans who are also like muscle mommies who cosplayed her and stuff like that. They all did an amazing job bringing her to life. So today's program is going to help you build a body similar, but also just help you to build athletic muscle and functional muscle so you can move around and feel absolutely badass. Of course, we've got the clap push-ups or thunder makers slash god makers. They are great for explosive pushing power, like when Maki 1-inch punched that man into oblivion, and building those fast twitch muscle fibers for athletics. They're perfect for Maki, and if you are a beginner who can't do them yet, just use your knees or just use a wall. You'll steadily build up and get the strength to get after them. After that, we have sword unsheaths. These help build that shoulder stability, and Maki's combat relies on strong, fortified shoulders when drawing and striking with her weapons. Use a resistance band and extend like you're unsheathing it, or if you don't have a band, you can get a stick from outside like I'm doing right here, or you can also just use your hand like you're karate chopping someone away. Then, of course, we're gonna go for some pull-ups, and I'm talking all variations, or pull-downs if you're not strong enough. These help build your lats, your upper back, your arms, and grip strength, and in my opinion, are just the GOAT of upper body training in general. Maki is def a woman who'd hit all variations of pull-ups, but if you're not strong enough for pull-ups, don't beat yourself up, then pull-downs are also great at packing on muscle and toning the back. You can also do beginner variations to build up on the pull-ups. But a variation I highly recommend implementing would be towel grip pull-ups, as a lot of weapon dominance starts with great grip strength, and this is one of the best exercises for building strong forearms that we can see Maki clearly has. Just grab a couple towels, put them on your pull-up bar, grip, and try to pull yourself up. Next up, Bulgarian split squats, as they help build single leg strength, balance, and the glutes. Maki is always seen fighting from unstable positions, and this is a great exercise for building up the legs while also avoiding unnecessary joint stress when they are done correctly. All you gotta do is sit down on a chair or bench, extend your left leg forward, stand up, place your opposite leg's foot onto the bench, and perform this one leg squat, and then repeat the process on the opposite leg. Like I always say, if this is too much for you, you can just do alternating reverse lunges. You can use dumbbells or do this with body weight, either will push you. And then of course, kettlebell swings. As my friend the Pioneer says, they build the what the hell effect. These help build the posterior chain and also generate explosive hip power. And as we've seen, Maki is a freaking powerhouse. You hinge at the hips, explode through the glutes, and let the kettlebell swing forward. You can always use a dumbbell or a gallon water jug, and this will just help you to boost your conditioning. Then we gotta have some fun with a Tough Like the Tunes, okay? So we're gonna throw in some choppers. Maki is a beast with weapons, and this is a fun exercise to build rotational core strength and also coordination. Just grab a broomstick and alternate chopping like this while contracting your core. Just picture you're beating the Zenin clan ass. You can also use a stick from outside or just anything. I think this is a fun way to just actually work your core. Just make sure you're exhaling when you contract. It makes a world of difference. And then keep that stick or grab a toy sword. Don't grab a real sword because it's dangerous, and do some overhead slashes. This is another fun favorite as it helps build the delts, the upper back, and also helps with shoulder endurance. Maki is always slashing, as we saw in that episode, in a variety of ways, so these just help to fortify the shoulders. All right, now we have an exercise that goes from advanced to beginners, so just choose whichever one works best for you. And then we got diamond push-ups, or if you're a beast like that, you can use fingertip push-ups. These help strengthen the wrist and build your triceps for an increase in punching power. However, do not rush into fingertip push-ups if you are not strong enough. I do not want any of y'all breaking your fingers. It is called bodybuilding, not body destroying. You can attempt them on a wall first and then on your knees, and when comfortable, doing them standard, but do not rush into them. Just stick to diamond push-ups, and if you can't do diamond push-ups, do them on a wall or your knees first. Or you can just do, standard dips. I love standard dips. Or you could also do a close grip dumbbell bench press. Those are another great way to build the triceps. Just choose whichever one works best for you. Then we've got some run carries, all right? And so for this one, you can use dumbbells, a sandbag, or your backpack full of books. Maki is always fighting while carrying weapons, and moving under load is a phenomenal exercise to help build that full body toughness, but also build that endurance. So run carries help build your grip, your traps, your core, and also boost your conditioning. You can use dumbbells, a backpack full of books, or even buckets of sand, and just make sure you're warmed up first, because what you're doing is you're going down, you're picking up a weight, and then you're going a decent length, like 100 yards or 40 yards, whatever, and then you're going there and back. You can also do farmer's carries, as these build your grip, your core, your traps, and also help with your posture. Again, just choose a distance there and back and carry what you have for total body strength. A lot of people neglect carrying exercises in their programs, but it is one of the most beneficial functional exercises you can have that helps you with real life stuff. So be sure to add them in, because you know Maki most definitely does. And to continue with carrying exercises, you gotta add in those walking one arm shoulder presses, neutral grip, all right? As these help build shoulder stability, but also that anti-tilt core strength like Maki has, while also building those delts. Now, if this is too much of a hassle for you, or you feel a bit off doing them, you can always do pike push-ups or just standard dumbbell shoulder press. I prefer to do neutral grip, as it's just a natural plane of movement for the shoulder, and it feels a lot healthier, so you can grow without getting any impingements. And as confirmed by Gege, Maki is canonically ripped with shredded abs. All right, so make sure you throw in some med ball Russian twist slams. We know Maki has a strong core, but also has great rotational power. These help build both of those, and you can use a medicine ball or a basketball, or if you have no equipment, you can just tap the floor, just doing the movement that I'm doing here. And of course, we've got hanging knee tucks side to side, which help build core control and also really help to sculpt your six pack, as long as you control your legs up and down. You're not just swinging it back and forth. But again, if you're not strong enough to do that, you can just do bicycle crunches on the floor. Following that, we got to get in some wrist curls and reverse wrist curls, as Maki has very pronounced forearms, and we really want to work the forearms, because if you've ever done extensive weapons work like Maki has, you realize just how important they are for the flexors and the extensors they have in them, because wrist curls and reverse wrist curls help support wrist durability. They also, more importantly, reduce elbow pain and help you increase your grip stamina. So if you have no equipment, you can just use your opposite hand as resistance and try to push against it. Just don't go too hard with that. And you know what? Let's also throw in some dumbbell curls, because why not? You want to rock those Weifu pythons, and this is going to help you make it legit. Following that, we've got some side-to-side lunges, as these help build lateral strength in the adductors and also help to strengthen your knees. Maki is constantly moving and cutting angles during her fights. This exercise helps to build the agility and stability. Just use your body weight or a pair of dumbbells and lunge side to side, and you're not going too deep. Following, we've got one arm rows, as these are not only improving your shoulder health and building back thickness, but they also replicate dragging an opponent back into you and putting that belt to ass. So make sure your elbow goes past your back and really squeeze. All right, so you can do this with a cable, you can do this with a band, you can do this with a dumbbell, and if you have no equipment, you can use a backpack filled with books. It works just as well. Then these are some exercises that help fortify the body, so you don't have to worry about injuries. All right, so face pulls, of course, these are just key for keeping your shoulders safe, especially after all the heavy front work you've done. Dead hangs are just excellent for recovery and shoulder longevity. All you gotta do is hang from a bar or a very sturdy place. Band pull-aparts, as these help to support your shoulder balance, especially after all the combat training, and you can do them overhead or right in front of you. And then one of my favorites that I've been recommending for years, Jane Fonda's. These help strengthen the knees and help hip stability. Just lie on your side and extend your leg up and slowly down. It should burn oh so well. You can use your body weight or a resistance band. If you can't do face pulls, just do YTWLs like we're doing right here on the floor. Again, really important to keep the shoulder healthy and safe. And for cardio, Maki is legitimately built like a real-life female sprinter, so we're going to incorporate something similar 1 to 2 times a week. And for people who have like bad knees or anything like that, don't worry, I got you as well. So here's a cardio routine. You only have to do this once or twice a week. All right, so what I want you to do is warm up for 5 to 10 minutes. You can get on the elliptical and warm up, or you can do one of my follow-along circuits on YouTube, or you can do an actual follow-along sprinter warm-up if you're actually trying to sprint, as they are all over YouTube. They're incredibly helpful. And after that, I want you to do your cardio exercise hard, for 15 to 30 seconds. So you're sprinting as hard as you can for 15 to 30 seconds during your cardio exercise. And that doesn't have to be sprinting on like running. You can do a row machine, you can do a stair climber, you can do a bike, you can do a treadmill, you can do outdoors, you can do swimming, etc. All right. And then after that, I want you to go a very light pace for 90 seconds to 2 minutes. All right. So a little to go like 15 to 30 seconds hard, and then 90 seconds to 2 minutes rest, and then you repeat this circuit 4 to 5 times. And then after you finish that 4 to 5 times, you cool down for 4 to 5 minutes. Because when you're doing intense sprints, you want longer rest to fully recover and go after it again. And if you want to learn more, check out my ultimate cardio video right here. Here's the full Maki Zenin program and how I go about it. Just 3 training days per week and 1 to 2 hit sessions per week. I also have a free PDF in the description you can grab below to help you out. But that said, I hope this workout gives you a fun challenge and helps you reach your goals. It was fun to finally craft this after seeing Maki do this animated, because I've been waiting years to finally see this, and bruh, God, it was just immaculate. If you made it this far in the video, be sure to type Muscle Maki in the comments down below. It shows me who watched all the way to the end. And again, if you're interested in any more of these type of programs, I've been doing this since 2013, so I have an entire playlist you can check out after this. And again, let me know, what did you think of that fight? Do you think it was just as hype, or is there anything you wish you could have seen more of? Or let me know. And I've got a lot more stuff coming, so be sure to subscribe so you don't miss it. And also I've got like new programs that are in depth that I'm working on, so I'm super excited for those, and new stuff that's just along the way. So very excited. Hope you enjoy it. Big shout out to all the people on this screen right now. Thank you to my patrons. You rock so much. And again, if you're looking for a coach to help you reach your goals so you actually do look like Maki, like I'm training like this, but I don't know how to stick to it, just email me down below in this thing. We'll get on Zoom, we'll talk face to face, and I can see if I can help you. But yeah, this was just a super fun video for me. I'm glad to finally do it. I hope it helps a lot of you out. And remember, like I always say, keep calm, booyah on, and don't forget, momentai. Now go get some gains like Maki. You deserve it. Oh, also comment below if I should do Hikari next. All right, and I'll talk to y'all later. Peace.